All right, everybody, welcome back. It's time for BattleBox Mission 100 with some cool camping and outdoor gear. Let's check it out. All right, folks, welcome back. Now, if you're new and you've never checked out one of my BattleBox videos, real quick, I'm going to explain to you how these work. All right, there's 4 levels that you can sign up for monthly. You pay a monthly fee, and you get what's equivalent to that level. So there's Basic, which is $34.99 a month. Advanced, which is $64.99 a month. Pro, which is $119.99 a month, and Pro Plus, which is $170 a month, $169.99. And you will get more gear as you pay more, all right? And the value on these is always way more than what you're paying monthly, so it's a pretty good deal. A good example of the most popular box, which is the Pro Plus, that's about $169.99 a month you pay. The average value is well over $287, and that's what we have here today is the Pro Plus box. So we're going to get started with what comes in the Basic box, and Basic box, again, you're paying $34.99. It's a value of $96.95 of gear. Let's open it up and see what's in it. All right, so we're starting off with the Basic box, which is a $96.95 value. The first thing we're starting off with is something that's really cool. Okay, this is the Batteryx Power Card. I'm going to open this up and show you. I'm not going to use it because it's a one-time use item. This is a small credit card size way to get about, what is it again, 1600 milliamp hours into your phone. No, that's not a lot. But look at the size of that thing. That can fit in your wallet and charge your cell phone in a pinch. It does have a USB-C, and if you have an Apple phone, it does have the adapter for it. All right. It is a one-time use thing, and I know people get all mad at these things. They're like, oh, that's so wasteful. Well, the idea is it's an emergency use item only. You're not going to take this thing and use it during everyday use. So that's the card right there. Really, really nice. You got 8 years of shelf life on it, 3 hours of power, okay? And you can mount this too. You can put this somewhere. You can clean the surface area, take that off, and it's a double stick tape. So I think that is really cool, and that's going to go in my wallet. I'm not sure about the durability. I don't want to bend it and snap it, but I don't carry my wallet in my back pocket. I usually have a little carry bag, my everyday carry stuff. So I think that'll be perfect. I could even stick it in there. But for a pinch and an emergency, that's a great way to get a little bit of juice into your phone, and definitely a cool little item. All right, that's like an EDC item. Just stick it right in there with the built-in charging cables. So remember, it's a one-time use item. You can't recharge it. When it's done, it's done. But in a real emergency, that could be really a handy item. Next up is the Borvo Broth Variety Pack, okay? This is a variety pack. You can get 3 beef, 3 chicken, and 3 vegetable items in here. All right, this is 8 ounces of water, and you get yourself broth. I'm assuming that's chicken. Yep, classic chicken. So talk about having a quick little meal on the trail, a quick little snack or something. Definitely a cool little item. We are going to be probably using these in the future in a video. That's your beef and vegetable, and that's your chicken. So it's 6 total, and one is beef and vegetable, 1 is chicken. There's your little card there, okay? So definitely a neat little item. I'm definitely going to be checking these out. I think these are really handy for when you want to pack a little bit of an emergency food, but you don't want to pack a whole big meal with you. Having a little beef broth on the side of the road, definitely a good way to keep yourself going. They do have branched chain and essential amino acids, all right? So these natural bone broths are rich with BCAAs and EAAs to boost muscle growth and repair, strengthen connective tissue, and help you recover quickly. All right, they weigh 20 grams per packet. A pocket-sized, really cool snack, ultralight solution to refuel, rebuild, and recover on the go. Definitely cool little item, and I really like that. That's a well thought out item. I like that little to be able to have something like that. Carry this in your pocket, heat up some water, and have yourself a meal. Not bad. Now, of course, you're probably going to be a little bit hungry after that. It's not like you're eating a big cheeseburger or something, but a whole lot healthier for you. All right, next up is the Fuzi XP3 Large Thermal Capsule, okay? This is a patent chromium thermal barrier. It reflects more than 90% of the sun's heat away from your device. This is intended for your cell phone or device use. Let's open it up and take a look here. This way, when you're out somewhere and your phone is always overheating, you drop it in there. This is not an EMP-proof bag. It is not a Faraday bag. You'll stick your cell phone in there, and it will keep it cool. It's also drop safe, so if you drop it, you won't damage it. up to 8 feet there on the drop, so it's definitely kind of cool. It does have sink-proof technology, which means you don't have to worry if you lose your device in the water, because it will float. And you can almost feel this, okay? So it's kind of a life jacket for your phone. You can almost feel the flotation characteristics of it, which also helps protect it from damage. So if you bring your cell phone out on trips with you or out into the wild, this is definitely a good way to protect it. This does have a little bit of MOLLE strap on the back, so you could attach it to a bag of some kind. I'm trying to give you a look inside there. There's a little pocket and a main open area where you can drop your device in there. So definitely a cool little thing. It does have a chromium thermal barrier, okay? And as we said, that protects your phone both in hot and cold condition and can increase your battery life about 4 times, okay? It is germ-proof, and you got sink-proof technology built into this thing. That's definitely gonna come in handy. I tell you, I can't tell you how many times I've had a situation where it's really hot and I'm concerned about my phone getting hot and somewhere, or if I'm doing a video even and I'm using my gimbal with my cell phone and I take it out and it's like, wow, that's really hot. And it's not from the battery, it's from being out in the sun here. So that is the Fuzi time capsule, thermal capsule, I should say, for your devices. And I think anything could fit in there, GPSs, anything like that, within a certain size. Last up, we have the Squatch Rope. Now, when you're in the wild, there's nothing more important than being able to start a fire when you need one under any circumstances. This little guy right here is 6 inches of windproof, waterproof, non-toxic, eco-friendly fire starter rope. Basically, what you're going to do with this thing is you're going to cut off a piece and fluff it up a little bit, take your ferro rod, spark it, and you'll get a fire on this thing. Very, very cool. It's assembled in the U.S., made from all-natural hemp. One of the greatest materials, okay, known to be a fire starter. And it's probably a whole lot better for you than a cotton alternative. It's got 101-year shelf life, of course. You can get up to 50 fires from one rope. Cut what you need, save the rest. It's wet or dry, warm or cold. You'll have a fire going in seconds. It does work very well with matches, ferro rods, any other fire starting method you've got. This will work very well. And again, you're just going to fluff up the end, strike your ferro rod, start a fire with it. Definitely cool stuff. All right, let's move on to the advanced box. The total all that so far with the advanced item will be $156.94. Okay, let's get that out here and show you what it is. What you got in here is your Ruck and River trekking poles. Now these things are awesome. They're made from aluminum. They have a nice solid durable design for all around use. They measure about 24 inches when collapsed and can fully extend up to 54 inches. They make them great for people who are 5 to 6 feet tall. Let's get them out here and show you. And I have not opened them up yet, so this is the first here. You're going to get your mud cups, your snow cups on the end here. Very nice rubber taps on the end. Definitely a very well made. You know, I've reviewed a few of these in my time, and these feel actually pretty darn sturdy. I'm going to put the bag back here. They feel actually very well made. You know, I'm not used to them being feeling this sturdy. You know, normally they feel very tinny and cheap. Let's cut off all this other stuff on here and get rolling with it. So let's check it out. All right, so here are your things. You're going to open it. Wow, that's nice and smooth too. And it gives you your measurements for how many inches you want. And you want to stop there, of course, because it'll come right out. So let's say we want to go 52 inches. Come here, tighten it up. Now, the cool part about these is when they start to get a little loose, you don't have an adjustable thing on some of them. This you do. I can tighten that up. And there, now it's nice and sturdy. So you can adjust these if they feel a little light to you. You can snap them down really, really good. These are definitely very nice. You got nice cork handles on them for a nice firm grip. If you've ever used trekking poles before, you know your hands get really sweaty. The cork will absorb that sweat, and of course it will change colors over time. But it's definitely a nice feeling. The strap is adjustable, so I can make it bigger or smaller. And kind of putting it through the wrong way there, but there you go. So you see that's definitely handy. It fits my hand really, really well. And definitely a neat little system. These could also be used for shelter systems or outdoor adventures. So if you're going to build a shelter, right, with a tarp, you can easily take this inside and put it up and make yourself a nice little center pole for your shelter. This is the other one here. I'm going to get these little snow caps off here. There we go. So you can see what it looks like. Yeah, these are really nice stuff here. And I think I have a bunch of different types. I think I'm going to get rid of all the other trekking poles I have and keep these because these feel sturdy. And these feel decent and very well made. I do have a few other pairs, and I think this is definitely good for keeping and cutting down the rest, of the extra stuff that I have. These will screw on the bottom here, and these are to keep you above the snow. You know, to kind of give you a little bit of a barrier. The mud cups are over here. There's different tips as well. So if you wear out the tips on these, you have backup tips. Definitely a cool little system. These would be awesome for hiking, trekking, backpacking. Really solid, versatile design. Very comfortable cork handles. You do have that fine-tune adjustment on them, and you can adjust it for the tightness too. So if it starts to slip down on you when you're walking, you can tighten them up a little bit and have them nice and tight. Definitely a cool little thing. They fully extend out to 54 inches, collapsed 24.5. Again, you got the cork handles to reduce for comfort and reduce sweating, and they are definitely a nice little system. So we are definitely going to keep these around. You got nice metal pins and adjustment knobs in the centers there for any kind of fine tuning you want to do. Definitely nice stuff. Yeah, those actually feel like, you know, it's funny, you can feel when you pick up something, you can feel the quality in the product, and that's what these feel like. These feel really like they're way more high quality compared to some other ones that I've tested. All right, let's get that out of the way. We'll move on to the next box, which is the Pro box, okay? And I'll show you what item that is. All right, so this is the Pro box. It includes a $255.94 value. That's what the total is up to now. And for the Pro box, you're going to pay $119 a month. Not a bad deal. This is your Climate Versa blanket. This is a blanket. It does have a little foot box where you can stuff stuff in there and use it as a pillow as well. But it also works very well for sticking your feet in there when it's cold. It does have a nice versatile design. It's made with 20D soft touch polyester. It's got the Climate Light synthetic loft insulation. It can be stored in its own foot box. So if you do want to roll it all up, you can store it in that. It does have the green interior, and this is a very soft, smooth material. Really nice. Let's see. Cotton polyester, 100% polyester fiber. Definitely nice little gear. The nice part about these kind of blankets is you can use these for winter or summer. You can use it in the summer when it gets a little cool at night and not feel waking up in a ball of sweat, you know, not be overly hot. But in the winter, it will keep you fairly warm as well. That is one of the nicest things about these types of blankets. I've used these types before with this kind of feeling to them, and definitely a nice little system. You can use it for car tent camping, backpacking, if you're cold at a sports game, whatever, your kid's football game, whatever, that kind of a thing. Definitely handy little thing to do. Now, the best part is the whole thing weighs 23 ounces. I was really kind of weirded out. At first, I thought it was a sleeping bag. I picked it up, and I'm like, wow, that's awfully light for a sleeping bag. And it's only 23 ounces. The dimensions when open are 80 inches by 58 inches, so definitely big enough for any kind of use you're going to find for it. And this would be something I would say to keep in your vehicle. If you get stuck in a winter snowstorm type thing, you know, your vehicle will keep you somewhat warmer than being outside, but you're still going to freeze to death inside your car. So having a blanket like this, having something like this that you're able to keep nice and warm with, definitely a cool thing. I'm going to tear off the tag because it says do not remove under penalty of law. Actually, they've changed that. It says except by the consumer now. So definitely cool little thing. Something that I wouldn't have thought to buy for myself. Something that I actually really think it would work very well. All right, we're going to move on to the Pro Plus box. I believe I said that before. This was actually the Pro box, the Pro Plus box, and that has something really cool in it. It's a collaboration between Kern 1776 and BattleBox. So let's check it out. I had to tilt the camera down because I wanted to show you this. This is really special. This is the M3 Tactical M100. This is the Kern 1776 custom. You guys know him if you've watched BattleBox videos before. He's their main guy that unboxes the stuff and tests it all. And really cool channel. Check him out if you haven't seen it yet. It's CURRIN 1776. And this is a collaboration between the two. It's 100% USA sourced materials. And that ensures quality and reliability. It's built to last. Nice high quality stuff there. I'm going to show you what it is. Look at that. Okay. Let's take a look at the blade. That is just really, really nice. And it does have the little Kern 1776 with a B. I guess that's his name. It came out of the box super, super sharp. I'm going to give you a quick example here. I think I have a piece of paper I can pull down here quickly for you. Let's take a look. That's just insane how sharp that is. That's just so sharp. Very, very sharp little little knife. Definitely a cool little thing to take with you camping or going out. And you can look at the blade edge on that. It's almost shining and polished. Really, really nice knife. I love the G10 handles. The knife itself is made of 1095 high carbon steel. There isn't a 90-degree spine on it. And I don't know, that may be the way M3 Tactical does their knives, because I've noticed it with the other ones before. But it's nothing that you couldn't simply lock this in a vise and take a file to it and file a little edge on there for striking ferro rods. It might even work. Does feel sharp enough, maybe. But all in all, definitely nice. So you got two brands that have teamed up and made this nice custom knife. You do have 9.5 inches overall, 4.3 inch blade, 8.5 ounce weight. Perfect size and weight for outdoor activities. This would be an awesome camp knife / bushcraft knife, whatever. This is definitely going to be something that I'm keeping. You know, sometimes I'll give this stuff away to friends and family because, of course, I get it to review. And I will give it away or sell it to people if they want to buy it. But this is definitely one that I'm going to keep. I really like the feel of this, and you'll probably be seeing this in future videos. Now, the sheath itself does not come with a clip, and that's done for a reason. It's done so you can customize it the way you want to do it. You can add a little piece of Kydex in front here to hold your fire starter. You can do whatever you want to do. More than enough holes here to add any kind of clip you want on it. Definitely easy enough to customize that way. You get a whole bunch of holes, whole bunch of ways to lash it to gear. That's kind of what's different about it from other sheaths. So it's designed to be versatile and flexible. That let the users carry a knife in the way they want to carry it, instead of telling you, here's your clip, you have to carry this on your hip in this position. You do what you want with it. Really cool. If you guys haven't seen UltiClip, check them out. They make some amazing clips, and they work perfectly. You can put one here and here, and they just clip on your belt, almost like suspenders clip. Really, really nice clips. So that's the whole deal. Now, the Pro Plus box, all right? Let's say you paid $170 a month for it, right? That's what it costs, $169.99. This whole value on this box is $44.94, so about $445, including the knife. Definitely a nice box. I like this box. It didn't have a lot of little kitschy kind of gadgets. It's just good old-fashioned gear that I'm going to use. I can tell you right now, that little Batterix emergency battery is going to be in there. I'm going to be using this for my cell phone. We're going to be probably using these in the channel, this Borvo broth. I want to try it out. We'll have to test it out next time we do a stove review. And of course, I always welcome fire starters. That's always handy. And the trekking poles, really nice trekking poles. Probably, I've reviewed some that were kind of questionable over the years, mainly because I didn't know any better. These things feel like, ones you'd go to REI and pay $200 for. They feel really, really well made. So I love the box. And like I said, I'm going to have a link down below if you're interested through my portal. You can click that link and you can use my code, which is Iridium24, not 242, just Iridium24, because that's all the room they had. And you'll get a 15% off discount on subscription products, okay? So definitely check it out. The link will be down below. If you're interested in BattleBox, like I always say, if you're a brand new prepper, and you have nothing, you're starting to compile a list. I want to buy some food. I want to get some water. I want to do this, that. This isn't the box for you. And no subscription box is for you. If you're a seasoned prepper or somebody that's on their way to becoming seasoned prepper, and you have a little bit of extra money and you want to try out some new gear, this is an amazing option. Any kind of box, but I found BattleBox and Crate Club to be the two that I stick with because they give me the most value for my money, and they really have nice gear, and it's professional gear. It's not junk. So definitely check them out. My other links will be down there too. My Amazon affiliate store. If there's nothing in the store you like, just click the link, shop as you normally would. That does help out the channel, and we really do appreciate when you do that. Our freeze-dried wholesaler link. Save 15% by using my link for freeze-dried wholesalers. Things are coming back into stock. I know I just put my order in, so definitely check it out. Our My Patriot Supply, that's preparewithiridium.com, preparewithiridium.com. You will save on this month's deal on a 3-month kit. You save $200. That puts it at under $600 for 2 months worth of food, 3 months worth of food, I'm sorry. They also have 2-week and 4-week kits, so definitely check out the site, preparewithiridium.com, and our Thrive Life freeze-dried food store. Anyway, folks, thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me today and checking out this awesome box. Stay safe and stay prepared.